Well, here we are trying to do another video to see what happens. I've had a lot of problems with my computer in the last week or so that's why I haven't been around. And I did promise you one the last time I saw you was the next day, and obviously that didn't happen. I'm still restoring things. I'm hoping this is going to work. I have no idea till I'm done. There are some storage problems and whatnot going on. We'll see what's what when we're finished. Um, we all know that we're looking at an election that's going to be senility versus mental illness. It looks like, and in both men, I believe, are competent to a point, but I don't believe that in the coming times that they're going to be good for 4 years. Um, Biden is just old and he's suffering the things of old age, which I do too. You forget things every once in a while. Um, you get distracted very easily, which is what happens to me on many occasions. You can see it in my videos. Donald Trump is just he's deranged. He's told us lies so many times that he believes everything he says now to be true. He believes he's I don't know, the only one that can save the world. And looking at what he wants to do with things that affect everybody, not just the United States, I believe he'll be the most destructive force on record. And the problem is that there are some very there's some other people with various beliefs that most of them are Christian radicals that think he is right and that everything he says is God's honest truth. I mean, when you look at 4 years of research, uh, and everybody comes back and says that he did not he did not win the election. He lost it fair and square. What we look at is what does that symbolize? You know, he's even made the comment about somebody saying, I forget who he was talking about. It might have been the Democrats, or maybe even specifically Joe Biden, where he actually said, if you tell a lie long enough, people will start to believe it. And that's what he's done. It's a lie. There's no proof. There's been hundreds. Some people say thousands, but I'll say there have been plenty of investigations into this situation, various claims that he's made in general and in specific that, have been proven to be false. So I really don't know what we can do with this situation. I think that if he stopped from running, I think everything will be a little rowdy but okay. If he's allowed to run, and God help us if he wins, there'll be civil war. Uh, the southern states are already lining up. It's going to be like North versus South again, almost, and there'll be guerrilla warfare everywhere. And nobody's going to win that, okay? The only thing that can happen is the United States loses, and its citizens, people like myself and you, who aren't uh, overly active in this situation, but are concerned, will lose. It's a scary proposition. I mean, I don't find it so much scary for me as I do for my grandchildren and the people I know in America who have grandchildren. I'm afraid for those kids. They're not going to be able to see a country like I grew up in, which gave me every opportunity to be an asshole. Okay? It did. It gave me every opportunity to fail without repercussions. That's something I don't think you'll see again. You know. Anyhow, I today's Super Bowl Sunday. That's changing the subject, but I realize I'm doing it. I've seen every Super Bowl since the first one. The first one I saw in a recreation room in a barracks at Fort Dix during the day before my basic training was to start. They allowed us to watch the game. I've seen seen them all. I made it in the beginning. I made a ton of money betting on football. I lost it, drank it, screwed around, whatever. Um, I don't bet on the games anymore, but I make choices. Like this one, I'm taking the 49ers. And people say, well, why are you taking the 49ers? Well, because I think that they have an advantage in running back. The Pacheco for Kansas City is one of these running backs that runs angry. McCaffrey is just good at everything, blocking, running, catching passes. And I think he'll make a difference. Uh, Everybody say, oh, Travis is going to make the difference, the tight end. Well, maybe not. He's 34 years old. He's been beat up a lot. I would hope this is his last season. That's why, I mean, if he wins, that should be his last season. Um, but the 49ers, they had Kittle, who was supposed to be, and I haven't seen anything great from him as tight end, but McCaffrey makes up for it. And they're using the same sort of system that Bill Walsh used with Joe Montana. The first 15 to 25 plays are scripted. There's no, and then they're viewed and watched. And with today's technology, they're really viewed and watched. And then you can go back and try them again, and they'll work if they don't work that time. If they don't work, you see what their defense did to stop it. I just think the coaching staff overall in San Francisco is better. I think Andy Reid's the better head coach, but I think overall San Francisco has a lot of advantages, which people are saying no. 49ers disadvantage is Brock Purdy because he's young. He can be influenced by the action of the game. He can be influenced by the atmosphere. Mahomes just thinks he's going to win. So we'll see. I mean, people would say that, Kansas City is peaking, they're going to be great, they're going to destroy. I don't think anybody's going to destroy anybody. I'm hoping for a really good and exciting game. I have friends coming over, and hopefully we'll get to enjoy a good game. And when you get to be 78 years old, you never know if you're going to see another one. So that's it. And I know I'm never going to see a live one. At $10,000 a ticket, I'd rather go to a strip club in Vegas than go to the game. When you consider the quality of seating and the distance that you're going to be at, you better be young and you better have great eyes. Well, I guess that's it. Like I said, I've had some problems with the computer. I'm still working on it, and I'm still hoping. And I'm hoping I can load this video, but we'll see. So thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you tomorrow.